Hello and welcome back. Say hello to Mooney. Mooney doesn't even say hi. The screen looks so dark, so I don't know. I hope that the video turns out okay. Anyway, welcome back. Yeah, I haven't made any videos in a while, and I kind of took down all my social media, like deactivated it, because I didn't know what to share, and I was frustrated with how all of my plans and dreams and adventures were turning out. But yeah, for the last few weeks, months, I've kind of been feeling the urge to document again, record some more, film some stuff, maybe upload some videos. And I still don't really feel like my life currently is worth sharing on the internet. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to feel like. I don't know what I want to do yet with the videos and with the channel and everything. I do know that I want to document my journey from where we are now, where we've been, to where we're gonna go, because I know that we're gonna go somewhere cool. I just don't know how yet. So I think it would be interesting to see where we started out. Also for myself to look back on. But also I've been kind of craving, like feeling like I want to... sorry, my ears, I've been sick, so my ears are kind of... can't hear very well. I lost my train of thought. Hello, wherever the airplane is. I just see birds. Come back, camera. Yeah. So yeah, to kind of witness myself, I think, is what I'm going to use a lot later in the video, and to just be with myself and be myself, and kind of not care about doing something in a specific way and having like the perfect video and kind of whatever. Just it doesn't matter. This is what it is, and I think that's kind of so this video that you're gonna maybe watch, maybe not, is will be very long. Actually, maybe I don't know if maybe I put this up individually and then maybe put the longer one. No, I'll put it together, and then it's going to be very long, and it's just going to be talking. But that's okay, because I mean, there's Luana. Hello, Luana. No, Luana wants to say hi. Maybe she wants to eat. Yeah, because I watch this stuff. Like, I watch really long videos of people. So like, why not? And people don't necessarily talk about super interesting things. Well, that's weird. So. Yeah, I just wanted to say hi and wanted to say what this is, and I don't know what this is going to be, but it may just be really rambly and long stuff, but that is what it is. If you like it, then yay. If you don't, then that's also fine. You don't have to watch it, and if anyone wants to watch, then thank you and welcome, and I hope you enjoy. I don't know, it looks really dark again, maybe it's because of the sun. Oh, also in the end of the video, well, like in the beginning of the second part of the... Oh, she's bleeding again. In the beginning of the second part of the video, Kiki got a nosebleed. And I thought it was okay because it stopped right after it started, basically. So I kind of... but now, like 2 hours later, it was bleeding again, and now, like, then it stopped immediately after I saw it. It's weird. And now kind of, like, she's snorting and there's more... Like, there's fresh blood coming out. Anyway, what I was going to say is I called the vet, so... he's going to ring me back and see if it's worth assessing. I'm kind of, because you hear that she's snorting a lot, so she's kind of really sensitive about flies and stuff in her nose, so I feel like maybe she's just snorting too hard. But who knows, maybe it's more, I don't know. I checked her nostril and stuff, and there wasn't anything, like any wounds or anything inside the nostril, like anything that I could see anyway, so maybe, I don't know if she burst like a blood vessel snorting. But yeah, I hope she's gonna be fine, and I hope that the vet is gonna give me some information. I mean, she seems perfectly okay, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, if you're watching, then enjoy the rest. And I hope that I can, well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, it is what it is, but I still hope that I can give you more updates and more interesting, fun stuff. And also, I'm probably gonna make a video that's gonna summarize like the last few years from where my original video series left off to where I am now, because I do have footage, and I think I want to, yeah, I wanna make something with that. So we'll see. See ya. Wow. God. There's a little bird that just ran across the concrete. Hello. Wow, the birds are going crazy. It's so loud. Sorry. Yeah, I feel kind of weird sitting out here and talking. It's really strange, even though I talk to myself all day long. It's like it's still different if it's maybe because it's loud because I kind of like whisper to myself, but yeah, because I'm out here and it's kind of, well, it's not public because it's our yard, but it's I have stinging nettles, and yeah, I just mowed grass so my feet are dirty. Get a kitsy. Yeah, yeah, because someone could come by and see me and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I hope this works with the microphone and that you can actually hear me. And as you maybe can hear, I've been sick for the last few days, and I kind of used this as an excuse not to start filming because I've really felt the urge to, but then I felt like, well, if I'm sick, then no one. Well, it's not about people listening to me, but it's more about. I mean, I guess if I'm sharing it, then it's definitely a part of it to be witnessed in these videos. My God, I'm even. Look at me. Yeah, being witnessed. This is literally just my outside clothes because I don't really care and it's gonna get dirty anyway. So I'm like, yeah. But I think that's something I want to change, to not look like I hate myself. Yeah. Yeah, so I used sickness as an excuse not to do this, which is kind of, I mean, yeah, I guess if it was hard to talk and I would have been coughing and sneezing the entire time, that's kind of different. But yeah, I'm glad that I just felt the impulse, like, oh, wait, this is a good moment. I'm having breakfast. Whoa, phone. And I have 45 minutes before I have to go. Having breakfast, smoothie. Oh, Cathy, that's so sweet. There's like some wood. Oh, I want to show you because she's so cute. But she made leaves. Oh, I can do it with my phone. Oh, don't fall. Because she was like rolling around in there, but I think now she found a comfortable place. I hope the coughing isn't too loud. My breakfast. Yeah, anyway, so I don't remember where I was. Being sick and using it as an excuse. Yeah, and I sat here and I was like, well, this is really nice. I guess I could I mean, my view's nice, your view is not nice, I'm sorry. Well, it's like still not nice, but you can kind of tune out the chaos. Oh, it's so itchy. Yeah. Yeah, and I found this like really long form content on YouTube while I was sick, and I found myself watching like 4-hour videos of someone just talking and even not saying all that much and kind of like looking for words and stuff, but still like you still kind of stay present, or like you still. I mean, I still watched it and I liked it, and I mean I did speed it up because I don't process information that slowly. Like I need it kind of to be faster. But still, I found after the video cut out at 4 hours, I was like, oh, it was really sad because it was just getting to an interesting point in the conversation. And I mean, I guess if you add up videos you watch, like if you watch several 20-minute or even shorter videos, then you can easily get to like 4 hours total. Not in one session necessarily, but in general, like we watch hours and hours of content. So if it's all in one bit, then why not? Like, yeah. But I think I just, my ears are popped, yeah, they're free, yay. I can hear, nice. Yeah, so I guess I just used that to give me permission to also do this, because I worried like with, if I talk on camera, if I record myself talking, then it easily gets to a long time. Like I could sit here for hours and talk if I have the time. And then I kind of always judged myself for it and felt bad because I felt like I had to shorten the duration and shorten, something smells weird, shorten the, talk less, shorten myself talking. And I don't necessarily want to, like, I guess that it can be interesting or necessary in some like areas, in some situations it could be useful, but in generally, like if I'm just freely talking, I can do this for hours, and I do anyway when I'm talking to myself, but then I get kind of stuck in a loop, and sometimes, and that's really annoying. And I feel like I would want to start recording myself. Well, like, yeah, start kind of videoing this and documenting this. If I feel like I'm starting to talk to myself and processing something, and then I can just start the camera and kind of actually be present in it, because I get so kind of locked into something sometimes, and then it loops, and I really annoy myself because I don't want to. Like, I like talking to myself and like processing stuff that way. Sounds really weird. But I actually find it distracting, or like annoying, because it's sometimes it's gotten to the point because it's so intense and so much, and it stops me from like focusing on other stuff and from doing the stuff that I actually wanted to be doing. And then if I get locked on something as well, and it just repeats the same thought, like it loops back around and kind of goes to the same, and I say the same things to myself, or like think the same actual thoughts and words again and again, and that kind of gets annoying. I guess it's just because I feel kind of stuck in something. And yes, I kind of wish I had positioned my chair differently in a nicer part, because it's really nice here. Like, I was just mowing down grass, and I was actually sad to remove like the wildness and the wilderness, because now like it's May and everything's just starting to be green and flowery, and kind of I really liked how wild this place is starting to look. And that's actually something that was kind of ironic, because I've been fighting for it to be allowed to look wild for several years, because before my family was they were fighting for like English grass and kind of trimmed everything, and I never liked it, because like it doesn't look nice. It looks like it, and you're not allowing the nature to grow and to be what it wants to be. You're just kind of controlling it, and I don't like that. And especially, I mean, with the horses, it's also kind of stupid if you trim the grass. They could have eaten that, like, yeah. No, but I've been letting the horses graze out here on the yard, so they can kind of, yeah, so they can eat the grass, and then they leave like weeds. So it's kind of, it doesn't make sense to let the grass get eaten, but then let the weeds grow, because then you just have weeds, and that's kind of an issue we have. I mean, it looks really nice, but there's some plants that I don't really want to breed here because they're not good for the horses, and because they kind of, how do you call this? They take over, and like they kind of kill the grass, and then you just have weeds. And since, because of the horses, it would be nice to have like grass and herbs that they can actually eat, and like not poisonous plants. Yeah, so I've been kind of cutting down the ones that we don't want, that the horses don't want. But now it was a bit sad because it kind of, yeah, removed the wilderness. But I guess it's at a point now where we also have to think about, okay, how much should the wilderness take over? Because we still have to coexist. And there's like some areas that used to be kind of where you could go, and there was a path there, but it's overgrown now, and it's kind of making me think about like how much human footprint I want in it, and like how we can get back some of the usability, and like so it's nice and you can actually go there, or just let it go. Something smells. Oh, I have to check that. No, okay, I thought that they were. Oh, we have a kebab doner meat factory right over there, and sometimes they kind of like suck all the grease and the old stuff from wherever, I don't really know, and it smells really bad, and I kind of was wondering if that was the smell, but I don't know what the smell is. It's weird. Anyway, yeah. Half an hour. Yeah, I haven't been to dance school, where I do like a pre-program for a dance education. I haven't been there for 3 days. Well, it's like, yeah, 3 days, because I was sick. And I went on Monday even though I was sick, because there was one class that we had that we don't usually have, and I was like, I really want to go there. So I kind of, there's my dogs, many dogs and people, and well, like our neighbor's dogs, and Isla's father, my dog, which was a little bit of an accident. That's a story for another time. Anyway, yeah. So I haven't been there for 3 days because I was sick. Oh, I went Monday because there was a class that I really wanted to take that we don't usually have, so I was kind of worried to miss it. But like we're kind of told with infection risks and stuff not to go. So yeah, but also kind of forcing myself. It's like I don't get anything out of it really, and I don't know. I was sad to miss other classes as well, but it was, in the end, I actually got to do a lot of stuff here, which was really cool. Like I found some things that I've kind of neglected, so that was nice. Because I feel like often on the weekends they're too short. Like they're not too short. Well, they are too short, but they kind of. Oh, there's someone walking, and I'm embarrassed. Muni's telling me it's okay. I don't know. Sounded like Muni. Yeah, so where was I? Oh yeah, weekends are too short. Well, not really, because then in the weekend I'm like, oh no, I don't want a longer weekend. I want to go back to dance. But then the 2 days of the weekend, I just crash, and I'm so exhausted. And even after class, I crash, and I'm really exhausted. So I don't get anything done And then once you have a longer weekend, we wish they had a really long weekend because we had, wait, was this week? Yeah, we had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday because it was the Ascension. And then just Monday back. And even, I barely got anything. Yeah, because I got sick. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, so that's why I slept all the weekend. Okay, never mind. But a regular weekend, I crash and then I'm really exhausted and I don't get very little done. It's like one day where I get something done, one day where I don't do anything. And then Monday it's right back just when Monday I would have had maybe started having more energy to do stuff here that I need to do. So when I'm sick, it's actually really nice because then I get to do, if I'm not like really, really sick and in bed. But if I can do some things, and even maybe if I shouldn't, but I still do, because then I finally have the time and the energy. So it was really good because I had a lot of bursts of energy to do things that needed doing. And I'm just rambling now, which is okay. I wanted to talk about, because if this is the first video, I mean, I've been filming a lot of some other stuff over several weeks and wanting to post stuff, but then I never get around to it because I have to edit it as well, and I don't really know what I want to say and what story to tell, and then like also thinking about uploading old stuff to kind of catch up from this original video series that I did. But it's so much work and I don't know what story I want to tell. Again, I don't know. So where was I going with this? I want to do this. I was thinking about doing a video like this, just kind of talking about also the videos and stuff, and what I want to do on here, to kind of connect like the old things to the now situation to the following content that maybe like catch up from the last. But I don't really know how I want to do this. If I'm just gonna make videos like I did before, or if I'm gonna talk like this and then add footage, or even just leave out. Well, I don't really want to leave out the footage because I have it, and it's kind of nice, I guess. But what I want to do with this is kind of, like I said, maybe when I'm finding myself in situations I don't want to be in, when I find myself doing stuff that I kind of want to change, maybe to start witnessing myself in this, and like, or kind of just give myself something else to do on camera. Well, on camera, it's kind of weird. Why am I filming myself in this? I don't know. Why do we do that? But process stuff. But witness myself. I think that I said that several times, and I've been. I was playing out this situation and this conversation and this, also kind of thinking about why I like this. Why do I watch 4-hour videos of someone just talking and not knowing what they want to say and just kind of like just talking, just like I am, just random stuff. Even with long breaks and so on. But like, why do I watch that? And I was and why do I want to do it, or like how do I want to do it as well? Why do I feel inspired to do so? And I was playing out that conversation, and now that it's gone, like now that the point is here where I could actually have that conversation and say that out loud, I don't really know. I don't remember what I was saying, and I also don't know how to say it. And it's funny because I'm trying to connect back to a situation that happened, but I'm not, like, I'm trying to go in not from the feeling of it and then feeling what it actually felt like and where these words that I said before came from, but I'm trying to reconstruct a situation that already happened, but I'm trying to go in from like an analytical point and like a trying to recreate something that already happened, which doesn't work. Like, we can't recreate moments like that, like the exact way that I'm trying to, because that's what I guess with these, if I talk to myself and I play out these conversations, I kind of want to prepare myself for actually doing the thing, and then I'm trying to recreate it, but I don't remember what exactly I did. So it's like the whole having this conversation was useless because I don't actually remember what I, like the actual words that I said, like set for myself, that I kind of said, oh, I can say this, but I don't remember it. So it's like, it was useless anyway. So it's much better to just go in from the point of feeling the feeling and then talking from there, and not trying to be prepared. And now I forgot what I actually wanted to talk about. Yeah. I think, yeah, I was talking about how it feels like a conversation. I don't know, this doesn't even feel relevant right now. But I said it before because I want to say it, and then it's like, then I'm just trying to put something somewhere that I have, but it doesn't necessarily belong there. But now I'm lost. I don't remember what I want. I don't know what I want to say. And this is an awkward moment these awkward moments, I want to be present with myself in them, and kind of, because I already had this conversation as well, and I should stop thinking about this because it just throws me off. But I already had this conversation with myself about voice messages, because if I record a voice message, oftentimes I will have to record it 10 times or whatever, especially if it's long and I don't really know what I want to say. And then I just start to get like insecure and kind of be like, oh, I don't know what to say, and then I mess it up, and then I usually delete it, and it happens every time, and then I can't send the fucking voice message because I just stop knowing what I want to say. And I have started to be like, okay, never mind. If I go like, oh, and whatever, and make weird sounds and do weird things, then I will definitely delete it. But if I just don't go there, if I just don't judge myself for it so much and kind of be like, okay, well, I don't know what to say, so I just and I keep going, or I just send the message. Who cares? Like, yeah, so what if I messed up or didn't know what I wanted to say? Just stay with that. I don't know. But I guess if it's on a longer video and it happens, and then you just stay with it and you keep going, and you find back in. So what? I don't know. But I think it can help me. Oh, and now I'm thinking about how someone could just be standing around the corner and hearing me. That's kind of weird. Yeah, but I wanted to. Sorry, I don't know how loud this is, or if it's even working in general. I wanted to. I think I want to use this to kind of help myself figure out who I am, who I want to be, and be that, and be witnessed in that, and kind of allow myself to be more myself, however that looks, and to help myself process what I actually want to do, and kind of all this stuff, and just document my journey, where I'm starting here, where I'm coming from. That's why I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't look nice, the background. I don't know, it just doesn't look very, there's a lot of crap randomly standing around. So I think that's okay. Showing the messy parts, showing the parts that I'm not proud of, that I feel like hiding most of the time, but they do exist. Like, I want to be authentic and honest and stop feeling so much fucking shame about everything, and that's why I guess the recording and also the posting videos, because I'm witnessed in it. Like, even if I feel shame, or even if I feel weird about something, it's still, I don't have to hide it. Like, I can still show it, and I can still show myself in these moments. That's just one way of doing it, I guess. And also, even if there's weird stuff and stuff that I might get judged for, that it doesn't really matter. It's like, this is me, this actually happens, like this is real. Even if I sometimes pretend it's not, it's still real, and just because people don't see it in what I show them doesn't mean it doesn't happen. So, and there's not, like, I think it happens for everyone as well, or like in different ways. So why is mine worse or not worth, well, not worth showing, but like forbidden to show? Like, why can't everyone be honest and open about, well, everything? I don't know. But like, why do we feel so much shame and the need to present ourselves in a certain way to everyone else? Because everyone else has these moments too. They just don't show them. Nobody does. And that's kind of what's so fucked up with the society and people, and also why I kind of struggle so much with it, and I guess many other people too, because it's none of this is real, and it's gotten to a point where I'm starting to question even reality and what is real, and like, am I real? I don't know. Yeah, I do that. I don't know if that's correlated, but it's still, this is not the reality that I want to live in. This society and world that we've created. If I were to able to choose the world in a way that there's this really cute bird. It's just sitting there and enjoying the sun. It looks really kind of like fluffy and round. And I don't know, if I take so many other pictures and videos, I have to edit again. I still want to take a picture of this little, and you can't really see this little bird. Yeah, you can. He's so cute. Yeah, because my camera is all the way over there. So I don't think that's very good for the grapefruit to be. It's enjoying the sun too. I don't remember where I was. Wait, what's the time? Oh fuck, 20 minutes. I don't want to go because it's really nice here right now. And I'm scared that I'll just be really exhausted afterwards. So, because this is a really nice moment right now, and I guess I can have, well, no, no, okay, because the sun will be in a different position and stuff, so, but I mean, the mornings are really nice here generally, but my point was, yeah, I can still have nice moments afterwards, even if I'm really exhausted, but then again, it's staying present with myself in the exhaustion and kind of not just collapsing into that exhaustion and trying to hide from it and trying to dissociate from it and my body, which is exhausted, or my overloadedness or whatever. I can still be present in that, and I have the power to find ways to cope with it and to deal with it and to be myself in it that are not harmful to me and that don't escalate the situation. Like I thought about having the power to, well, do anything really that I want to do, because I am me and I can choose for myself what I want to do because I'm an adult and whatever. I thought about that earlier, that I can do that, but that I often still feel really not uncomfortable doing it, but like I don't actually allow myself to do it, but I also don't want to. And that I kind of never can relate with, I don't know if you see, like, there's reels or remembering I'm an adult and I can do this and this, and friends said that as well. Oh, I remembered I'm an adult and I can wear whatever I want and I can wear stuff that makes me feel good. And often I'm like, no, I don't like that. But I think it's just because I'm still in a situation where I still get judged for this and for being myself, and that's what sucks so much, because I'm still, like, I'm too old to be still in this situation, and I've been here for so long. Oh, the bird is just enjoying the sun so much. It's so sweet. It just hasn't even moved. and it's just so fat and round and fluffy, and it's just like chilling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about you. It looked at me like, did you just call me fat and round? I'm too, so don't worry. Anyway, did I scare you? Sorry. I think it's just distracted by the other birds. Yeah, so I'm too old to still be here. I don't remember what exactly I said, but yeah, essentially that. Because I've been here for so many years, and I could have left. Well, I don't know. This is a difficult situation, but we'll get into that some other time. That's something I really want to talk about, because that's kind of like the whole dilemma of. It was like scratching itself and fluffing its feathers. It's really sweet. Oh, so cute. I don't remember where I was. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Remembering I'm an adult and I can. Oh yeah, I was at like crashing afterwards. Yeah, okay, because yeah, I really like the situation right now, and I feel good, and I have to transition into doing something else that is stressful, just to get to do something that I do like, but also sometimes feel conflicted about because it's difficult. Well, this is dance. The situation before that's stressful is like the train ride, and then the dance classes are I like and I want to do, but I also feel conflicted about. And then I have to get back again, and then I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to be completely out of my body maybe, but also like out of the situation, and I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be, I don't know what to do, and I'm exhausted, so I'm just going to crash, and I'm going to do stuff that I don't want to do, like, I don't know, well, crash and consume too many screens. I don't know if that's, well, actually it's accurate if sometimes I'm on several screens at once, and eat too much, and I don't know, like, stuff I don't want to do, and that doesn't actually help my body recover and feel better. So, yeah, and it's really hard to get back to this situation. I think the morning sun is also really a huge contributor to this, because it's not as nice. I mean, it's still nice, but it's not as nice when it's over there. And the evening sun is hidden behind houses. Fuck, I really have to. Oh shit. Yeah, I have to finish this, and I have to. My poor grapefruit. I'm not gonna make. Fuck, I still have to. God, I have to wash my feet, and I'm not gonna be able to eat this. And change. Maybe I should even shower. 15 minutes, and this means, I guess, that I should finish the video here. I really do not remember what I said, and if I said the stuff that I wanted to, which is fine. I don't know if I'm going to post this. I don't know. It was the intention to. I guess if I don't, then it's, oh, bye, bed. What are you doing? You got too warm. If I don't post this, then it'll be because I judged myself for this situation. And that's not, I don't want to do that. So I think that means I should. But then I'm going to say, like, oh, but it's not good enough. Well, I didn't have any intention for this. I think it was just the moment of when I'm sitting here, it's nice. So I could just be talking to myself while the camera is going. Because this is a situation where I would want to do this when I think about wanting to film and document stuff. So I'm burping. I still haven't finished my smoothie. There's a hair in here. Yeah, so I don't know if I should inform you. But yeah, I think, oh, hello, Kathy. Woo! I think my plan for now is I'm going to keep up the original series, I was also thinking about taking it down because I feel embarrassed about it, and because it's not. I was trying to be someone I'm not. I was trying to create something I didn't know how to create, and that's all of that is fine because that's the process of learning. But still, I don't feel like it was very authentic. Is this? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. After posting or in a few years, I don't know if this is authentic. Interesting. Yeah, so I'll keep the original series, and I'll hopefully make more videos like this, but also film other situations in my life. But I think I actually like this because it's easy and it's not a lot of editing, and if people want to watch it, that's cool, and if nobody wants to watch it, that's fine. If people don't actually like it, that's also fine. Just leave. I guess someone who doesn't like it wouldn't be here anymore after half an hour. Yeah, but if someone doesn't like it, then it's like, yeah, just leave and just let me do my thing. I don't understand. I mean, okay, I guess I also no, I don't know. I was thinking about why you would leave a comment if you don't like something, or why it's like some people feel offended if they don't like certain content or certain things, and that's kind of strange because, yeah, okay, well, if we're on the phone and we're consuming it and we're so like, we kind of want stuff delivered to us, and if it's not what we want and what we expect it to be, then we feel offended because we feel like we have a, well, I say we, I don't know if I feel like that as well, but like the people, that's how I would imagine the situation to be, like that you're so kind of consumed by it as well, like by the consumption, that you kind of feel offended because, wait, no, I got myself, I had a really good word and I forgot it. I got myself out of the situation by drifting off, fuck. You feel so consumed by it, and you feel like you have a right, like you have, you're like entitled to be delivered what you crave, and if it doesn't meet your expectations, and if it doesn't meet like the thing you were looking for, you feel offended. But it's actually people out there who created this, and they created because that's what they felt like doing. They didn't create it to meet your need in that way, or like meet every single person who watches this need. I think first of all we're creating it for ourselves, and then maybe after a certain image that we have, or like with a certain goal in mind, but that doesn't meet everyone's need. And if it doesn't meet yours, that's fine, then it's just not for you. Then look for the stuff that you actually want, that meets your need, that you're looking for. And even if it doesn't meet your need, there could still be something to take away from it, or it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. I found like one creator who makes kind of these astrological, I think astrological, so the word here, videos like every week, kind of a summary of the week, and I didn't connect with her energy at first because it felt like it was too much. I was kind of like, I don't know if I like this, but I actually kept watching it because it was there and it was like information, and I've kind of gotten used to it. But still, it's not the way I would do it, but that's fine. That's the way she wants to do it, and that's the way she does it, and that's perfectly okay. It's not for me to judge, or not for me to try to change. Because if she's happy with it, and the people who are actually the people who are being talked to, which maybe is not necessarily me, I'm just also there. I don't know. Yeah. 10 minutes, fuck, I really have to go. Why am I doing this? I have a stop button on my microphone. It's cool. I figured it out. Because my other microphone, because the one, I think it was like the battery's empty, and now I figured out how to connect this one, because it wasn't connected apparently. I found a nicer spot to sit, hopefully, but it doesn't feel the same. Like it's not the same energy as in the morning with the morning sun and with the quietness and everything. Because now there's like people and dogs, and I mean there were this morning as well, but it's kind of different. The day energy is different. And I have my grapefruit from this morning as well. And yeah, I decided to come back to the video this afternoon, because as expected I came home and I was like super exhausted, and because I was talking about it this morning, I'm like, okay, wouldn't be great to just continue doing that even if I don't really want to. So I thought, okay, maybe I just continue where I left off here at home. Well, with the video, I mean. Yes, hello Aisla. But I don't really know. I don't feel like I'm in the energy right now, and I don't know what kind of energy I'm in the afternoon. That's like the weird thing. What do I want to do in the afternoons? Like, what does my body actually want to do in the afternoons? Hello. I still need to figure that out, because that's really important to be able to learn, like to, yeah, especially if I do my dance education, then it's not going to work if I'm there for like 6 hours and then, oh fuck, what's wrong with your nose, Kiki? Why are you bleeding? Oh my god. Kiki Maus, alles okay? Pixie, zeig mal bitte Nuss. Schau mir Nuss. Oh, she's like bleeding from her nose. Really scary. She doesn't really seem bothered by it. Pixie Maus, ich mal gucken. Kiki. Shh. 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 Ja. Never seen this. I think she's fine. Just gonna watch it. I think maybe she just like got a nosebleed, hit herself on something. Maybe wash it off later. Pixie Maus, Luansky, hey. Hello. Dirt on my grapefruit. I don't really want to eat it even. Like, I don't know. Nein, it's my grapefruit. Aisha. Aisha. I'm curious about the microphone, if I'm gonna like briefly look into the video if that actually works. Because now you can't see me, but you can hear me, probably. And I don't know if it's too far away. Like normally, if I talk like this, just with the camera, I think it would be too quiet. But I probably need to work on talking more clearly anyway, because I struggle with that. And not so fast, but anyway. Yes, it's chaotic here right now. And I'm sorry you have to watch me like eat mush grapefruit in a very strange way. Kiki, leave the carrots. You want to eat them later when they're ripe. Kiki is really bad at eating all the trees. Like, every time she's out here, she's just gonna go eat the trees, and then we don't get any fruit, and that's not nice. And they're still so small, so it affects them a lot. Mooney just eats all the apples once they're ripe. She'll just stand back there, and she'll like eat apples and apples, and if I don't pay attention, then she's gonna be there for like half an hour eating apples. Yeah. So I don't know what to talk about. I feel so out of place because it's so intense. Like the city and the dance class, it's really intense. And then I come here and I'm like, what do I do with all this energy? And then I'm like, oh shit, I have to do all these things and I have to take care of everything and like do chores and whatever. But then I just feel like I'm overwhelmed and kind of under pressure to get stuff done when my body just kind of wants to crash and rest and process mostly, and like have like a slower transition maybe than just being home and continuing with stuff that I have to do. But yeah, today was pretty good. I think like we had a composition class where we learn how to create our own choreographies, and I kind of struggle with that, and I struggle with improvisation, but I was sick the previous class on Wednesday. Today's Friday. And the last week we had like 7 minutes to create kind of a short phrase of like 4 different movements or something, and we were going to set it all together to be like a longer piece thing of choreography, and they did that on Wednesday. Most of the other phrases, I'm sorry, that's disgusting. Most of the other phrases, so we added like mine and someone else's. Mine was the last one. And it was really cool because I think we had this on Friday, last week Friday. No, we didn't have school on Friday. We had this Wednesday last week. Catty! She's jumping up on the bench behind the camera. It's like, hello. And then she's like, I don't know. Oh, I started licking Kiki's blood. So, we had this Wednesday last week. Well, it's really long ago. And we had like an improv class beforehand where there were some movements that I was playing with that kind of were interesting and fun, and kind of like going into that movement. So I just kind of copied basically like 4 different movements, or like 4 ideas from what we did in that improv class, and kind of, I want to say cheated my way to my phrase, but I guess that's what it is really, isn't it? Like we take inspiration from different places and we kind of use the material that we have at the time when we create something. And yeah, so that was my phrase, and I was kind of like, it was really complicated, and because I was seeing all the other people's phrases, and they were like really simple movements, just kind of in place with like hands and stuff and arms and like shapes, and mine was kind of complicated and maybe even more complicated than like my skill set was. So I kind of questioned myself on it because it didn't really look like nice and clean and whatever. But then this was Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday, because we had like the Ascension weekend, so like we had a long weekend of Thursday and Friday off. But I went to the studio on Friday anyway, and I worked on my solo because I'm going all sorts of places. But anyway, I applied to university in Norway to study dance there, but like I already sent in half my application when I figured out that, or when they also told me, because I asked, because it was like, oh fuck. Okay, from the beginning, okay, I don't know, I hope I remember where I originally wanted to go with this, but I'm just gonna follow this thought. Mooney's eating the apple tree, but the apples aren't ripe yet. Okay, so I'm doing this dance pre-education program, and I can go on to do like the 3-year education. I feel weird sitting here, and I feel like I'm weird. Where's the horse shit? Where's the horse shit coming from? Oh no, no, sudden grapefruit juice, because my grapefruit fell off my plate, and there was sweat behind me. Okay. So I'm doing the pre-education program, and I can go on to do like the 3-year education. I really want to do an education in dance. But I've been hesitant. Oh fuck, this is going even in other directions. Because I've been really hesitant about what I want to do. Because my living situation here right now is not ideal. I don't want to be stuck here for 3 more years and dependent on this place and on my family and everything. Because that's not good for me. Like that's not a good situation. But on the other hand, I also want to do the dance education. But then I'm also kind of torn because I want to do a more like classical, strong ballet focused education, but I'm too old and I don't have any skills. So I'm not gonna get into where I want to be anyway. So now what we're doing is contemporary, but there's also a lot of ballet. So this school is actually like the focus is quite classical compared to other schools. So it's like kind of the next best option. But throughout this preparatory program, I've been feeling like I'm compromising a lot and kind of only adjacent of where I want to be. So that's kind of already the doubt of, do I want to spend all this money, time, energy, also sacrifice like staying here longer for something that is not 100% what I want? So I've been also looking at other options, other schools, but it's difficult because I have 3 horses and I don't really know how to financially support myself with this. So if I move somewhere else, then I have to figure out how to pay for the accommodation of 3 horses, which seems like it's just impossible. And there's also a dog and a cat, so that's hard enough as it is. So that's kind of, that's the problem. And then there's also the idea of like, because I really want to move to Norway eventually. If I just move now and I kind of make my own education, I teach myself, I kind of do like classes on my own, maybe with the help of some mentors or like some online stuff. There's not a lot of open classes or like regular classes there, especially not at high levels in the area where I want to go. So that's kind of annoying because it's in northern Norway and there's like nothing going on there. So that's also like the good thing if I move there, if I bring dance to the area, it's like 'cause no one else does it. So there's space for me. I know that there's space for me, and I know, hello Moonshine, know that there's space for my horses there, and that people actually want me to be there. So that's like that's why I'm considering doing it now and sacrificing the education, but I don't really want that either, and I don't have the skills yet to, like, there's so much I can still learn and want to and need to learn, and I don't know if I feel worthy or like if I feel like I'm allowed to do this without actually knowing what I'm doing, kind of, in dance, especially. So I was talking to someone who's from Sweden, and I asked her if she knew about any, about the education situation in Sweden, as in, well, Scandinavia in general, but also Sweden. But then I also, I Googled again, and I know there's some schools in Norway, but it's only in Oslo there's one, and then in Stavanger there's also one that I've found again, but I never really considered for some reason. But I found it now last week. and and saw that they were having like a second intake of people because they didn't have enough people who applied, I think, or maybe they were not good enough, I don't know. But anyway, they needed more people. Oh, everything's itchy. I don't want to have socks. I want to wear socks. Oh, sweat. It's wet, not sweat. It's grapefruit juice. Yeah, so they were having the second round of looking for more students. And I saw this, and I saw this 3 days before the deadline was over. So I sent in like the first part of my application, and then I emailed them and said, oh, I don't know if I probably won't be able to get everything, like all the translated documents and everything in time. And also video is not sure, and like I didn't even have a solo, and they required like a 3 to 4 minute solo as alongside of like class footage and an improvisation task. Yeah, so I sent an email, and I didn't even talk about like study qualifications, like you need to have like the 12th grade, I don't know, Abitur, German, like generell studiekompetanse i norsk, in Norwegian, på norsk, or like A levels in the UK, I don't know. There's like I don't know, I feel like there's a universal, there is probably like general, like the study qualification that allows you to go to university. It's way too complicated. Yeah, so I don't have that. I only have the 10th grade. And I tried to get it 3 times, but like I just kind of stopped going to school after 2 months. Because yeah, anyway, it's a different story. But I just wasn't able to get out of bed and keep going to school. And yeah, so they said like you need to have the that qualification. Katie is doing something funny on the bench. It's fucking mosquitoes. It's itchy. Katie. It's like pores coming through the. There's like a bench made of pallets and like the backrest, and there's like a gap, and she's kind of and she's biting the grass, and she's like. Katie. Yeah, so and they said, oh, you need this regardless of age, and like there's no other way, because sometimes with like artistic study programs you don't need it because you can get it through like talent or other qualifications if you get through the auditions. So I was kind of hoping for that, but then I saw also that it said that you need it, and yeah, then I was like, okay, well shit, no, I can't apply. And they sent, but then I was thinking about maybe I'll just send it in anyway and like ask them, okay, is there anything else I can do? Like, what would you recommend if I want to study there? Like, what is the, what would you recommend in my situation? Because if I take like 3 years to get this stupid qualification, which is ridiculous and not going to help me with dance anyway, then I'm just wasting time. I'll be 30-ish, and it's like then it's too late for dance. Basically, it's kind of, it doesn't make any sense. Hey, nett sein. The idea was also to continue where I am now and then get like these 60 ECTS, like the study points, and transfer them to Norway, to the school there. But I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, so I just kind of thought about sending in the application anyway, but then was like, well, it's ridiculous. I have like less than 2 days now, and I have nothing that would show my dance skills. So like the last day was last week, Friday, so a week ago. Well, yeah, a week. The application deadline, and I spent 8 hours on Friday in the studio because it was luckily free. And I wrote my solo and I filmed some footage, and where was I going with this? Oh yeah, okay. So I also worked with, because I didn't know what I was doing, so I picked a song, and then I improvised and had like this sequence from the Wednesday class, like from the composition class that I was kind of a bit unhappy with. But since I spent so much time, and I actually made a whole solo, which is crazy, like it's my first ever choreography that I made, and I just wouldn't. Oh yeah, Kiki's nose is better. It's less blood now. It's like not bleeding anymore. Yeah. So I created a whole solo, and I actually kind of liked the movement ideas that I had in that composition class, and I used part of them, but I had a different structure, organized them differently. But yeah, so I learned to be okay with what I created there, and then a week later, now today, we had the composition class, and I actually managed to demonstrate my choreography to the class and teach them, and I didn't feel any shame or anything about it, so that was really, really cool. Because usually I'd be like, oh, this is bad, I don't know, and yeah, it's just crap. But I actually thought it was kind of cool and interesting, and I think the teacher was also, she thought it was okay too. Like, she looked positively surprised. And I actually really like what it turned out to be, because then we did it as a group, and we really kind of improved a lot with the group's input and like the way we're doing it now, so that's really cool. And then we had contemporary class afterwards, but yeah, I did a little bit, but not so much, because I was coughing a lot. And we also learned a choreography there, which was kind of cool because it's more intense and more like it's different from what we did before, even though it's the same artist. It's funny. But yeah, so yeah, that was today. And now I'm here, and I don't know what to do. But we have a whole long weekend. It's like 4 free days now. 4 free days. Because it's what do you call this? Ascension and P, something with P as well, right? No. Oh, that's a Norwegian. Pinse. Pfingsten. I don't remember, but it's like the doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's Monday and Tuesday, that's also free. So I really hope that I can get some stuff done this weekend. And that, I mean, yeah, it's funny because I only had we only had these 2 classes today, and it wasn't actually that hard and exhausting and stuff. And I'm wondering if I crash today, and if I don't, like if I go back to patterns and habits, if I'm then gonna actually be impacted the whole weekend, if I'm gonna waste the whole weekend. Because I was feeling pretty good and kind of getting stuff done, which was really nice here while I was sick. And I'm wondering if just these 2 classes, 3 hours of class, if they are enough to get me out of that and to make me waste the whole weekend. That would be really, really crazy. But I feel like if I'm not aware of it, if I'm not like really kind of working myself to not let that happen, I feel like that could really easily happen. I think if I hadn't talked about it so much today, and if I hadn't like this morning, and if I hadn't been so aware about it, and that I do want to change that, I think that would have happened. And that would really suck. That would be crazy. That's crazy. So there has to be a way to learn, like, not to do that. I don't know if that's a choice. I don't know if there's something that I can like actively do to avoid it, because where's it coming from? Like, what is it? Where's it coming from? Yeah, don't know. I mean, it's the I'm in my own time in the morning, and I'm here, and I'm like kind of doing my own stuff, and not necessarily actually doing something. Sometimes I'm just wasting time, but I'm in my own head in my own time. However that looks, and then also if it's nice with the sun and I actually sit outside, then I'm kind of enjoying. But then I have to suddenly stress, and I'm like, oh shit, now I have to be on outside time, like now I have to be on train time and on other people time, and I don't really like that, because then I lose myself. So I'm kind of draining myself, disconnected from myself all day when I'm outside, and then I come back and I'm still not with myself, and I lost myself, and I kind of come back and I'm empty. And then of course there's not a lot that, like, because I was living on other people's time and other people's expectations and tasks and ways to do things. So if I then go back to being on my own time, but I lost myself, I left myself wherever, I don't know where I am, then that's gonna be that's really hard, because then I'm just empty, and I don't know how to listen to myself. Like, I can't just switch back. And I don't know either. I just have to stop losing myself so much when I go out. It's actually when I was cycling to the train station this morning after did this like long video here, talking to myself, kind of. I mean, I'm talking. I don't know what it'll turn out, but I guess I'm not talking to myself. I don't feel like I am, because it's recording, but maybe I still am, but I'm also not. I feel like I'm talking to someone, and if you're watching this, then I'm talking to you. But I also feel talked to when I watch these videos. So there's definitely a conversation that's happening. It's definitely a connection with... I want to feel that more, like in future stuff. But now, since I haven't actually uploaded the first one, I think I'm going to put them together. Yes, it's still just my thing. I didn't put it out into the universe yet. Kind of, it doesn't feel real yet. It's going back to what I said this morning. But yeah, so I actually had to really pay attention, as this happens a lot when I'm alone and I kind of talk to myself, and then I really have to watch out that I don't just start talking to myself in public, which is like, okay, if you kind of just stuff that's happening around you and you're like, oh, just watch out, and oh, that's fine. I guess I wouldn't, but like actual conversations like this and actual kind of monologues about not things that are actually happening in reality now, that is, I think, strange, and I have to really watch out not to do that. But yeah, so where was I going with this? Yeah, so kind of, and then because then I have to take everything inside and then like push it away, and I think that's like the first step that happens, and then it's also like shutting off, because of like I don't want to, it's stressful, and then class, where I kind of have to translate a lot of expectations and instructions and kind of translate them to stuff that my body can do. And that's also really hard to process and create at the same time. It's not something I'm very good at. And come up with my own things. And then I'm just like a translator. So then I don't exist anymore. And then I come back and then I'm still not here. And then it's just like the body's just an empty shell, that just collapses. Because it was held up by other people when I was outside, but now that I'm home, there's nobody else to hold it up, and I don't exist anymore, so it's just an empty body that just melts. So I have to either find a way to keep some of myself when I'm outside, so I don't lose myself completely, or I have to find a way to bring myself back. And that would be a fun challenge. I just don't really know how to do that yet. And I kind of feel like, because I've been What do you say? How do you say this? I don't know, like engaging more with kind of tarot cards and this kind of stuff. And so I feel like I would maybe want to pull some cards, but I don't have any cards here. I also want to make my own cards, and I actually thought about making a travel set, like really tiny cards that you can just on the train pull or something, or like that you can just have in a pocket, so you can anywhere that you are, you can just have some cards. But if you have like the big cards, the normal cards, then it's kind of annoying. I also want like a tiny journal where I can just write stuff down, but I started so many and I never continue them, and I think when I don't step on stuff. Oh, I'm happy because I think, yesterday I trimmed her feet. And she's a bit sensitive oftentimes. She's eating the cherry tree. It's her favorite. Yeah, get all the blood out. Nice. Okay, cool. Hey. Yeah, it's cool. Her nose is clean now, so I think she just cut herself on something. But it's all clear snot and all clear, no more blood. Oh, Katsy's under the trailer. Hey, look, Katsy. Kiki, next time you're eating the cherry tree, I'm gonna throw my shoe. Eat the cherry tree. Yeah. She loves the cherry tree, and at least it's grown. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it's grown really high. So I think it's gonna be fine, but still. I think like the last 2 years, it's the first time that I had cherries. But then 1 year, I think last year, I don't know. No, last year it had some, but then the year before they froze because there was like frost and all the blossoms, they froze, so all the cherries died. But last year we had the first cherries. It's nice. Yes. Sorry. So, I want to figure out what I want to do now. And I don't want to... I think I swallowed a fly. No, just dirt. I think I want to... Like, okay, because I can... What should I do now? Like, I can, of course, list a ton of things that I need to do. Like, that are kind of work, chores, whatever. That's like, fuck, I really need to write my song. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's probably what I have to do. Yeah, but my point was, I don't want to... I can find tasks. Like, I can find stuff that I need to do, because everything needs to be done. But I don't... Oh, my throat is giving up. I think I need to stop talking soon. Yeah, I don't want to just go from like forcing myself to still continuously forcing myself to do stuff. Like, I want to do something that's fun as well. That's like, that brings me back. That's more kind of, yeah, I don't want to keep doing tasks and chores. So I want to find something to do, but I also don't want to feel like I'm wasting the time that I have now in the afternoon. I don't know. I mean, I have a long weekend. Ugh, it's too difficult. It's too fucking difficult. But I already know what I have to do now. I don't know if I want to. I don't feel inspired to. Which is fine, like, you don't need inspiration, I guess. But I feel stuck in this task. Okay, so the task is that I've been invited to dance at a festival, or like to perform at a festival in northern Norway, which is happening in the middle of June. We now have the end of May, and my goal is to, I'm planning to do is like to write a song that I'm gonna play, and then I'm gonna Kiki Abmasch. Dankeschön. Yeah. Na. Yeah, that I'm just going to the next tree. I don't want to be so harsh with them. It's also something that I want to change and stop, like, to be so aggressive. I want to have like a soft communication with them that's kind of, yeah, based on mutual understanding rather than threats. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been invited to perform at this festival. Yeah, my idea was to write the song and then dance to it. And yeah, I had a lot of goals, a lot of deadlines when I wanted the song and different things to be done. None of them have, it's end of May. God, it's not even 3 weeks. I don't know. Crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This weekend I've been working on the song again, which was really, really good. Because I just keep pushing it away because I have no fucking idea what to do. It's the same with the dance choreography. And then I did this choreography in a few hours all in one, and it turned out okay. And I think that's the same thing that kind of has to happen with or maybe will happen. I don't want it to because it's a different situation. With this song, but I have to work on the song and then I have all the concepts in my head, but I don't know how to make them physical, make them real, make them something that can actually be seen as art or whatever. But yeah, I'm feeling really stuck right now in the song. Because there's a part, and that's kind of okay, this project, this whole thing is about creative blocks and the creative process, which is very fitting because that's what I'm in, that's what's happening, that's what I'm struggling with. So I think it's pretty smart to just work with this because if I'm struggling, then it's material that I can use. Start struggling with the actual creation itself, it gives me material, it feeds me, hopefully, stuff that I can put into the song. It doesn't quite work that way because it's actually really hard to look at and really hard to stay present with and witness. It's just something I realized recently that but now the part that's coming up is resistance, the resistance part, and I want it to be a bit more aggressive, a bit more kind of loud and uncomfortable and kind of but I don't know how to create the music for that. I'm feeling resistance to do so, and I'm feeling resistance to fail and to make mistakes in my voice. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and also upload the video, I hope. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is what I forgot earlier. I can turn it off here. I really hope this works. I have to check it, but yeah.